me. Now look, I want to highlight this. Look, when we came out of Egypt, it was sort of like we was wanderers and vagabonds in land, but we were not that because we had a leader.
Yeah, we had the Most High.
We had the Most High, and we had Moses. We were not vagabonds. Vagabonds is without a leader. Bring a fugitive. Bring that up.
Is it fugitive?
Yeah, because Most High said he's going to be a fugitive.
Is it vagabond and fugitive? Were those the 2 words?
Yep, them the 2 words. Verse 12. You ain't never going to catch a camper or a hunter catching a picture of a Bigfoot making a garden somewhere.
The fugitive, a person who has escaped from a place or is in hiding.
Which
is why no one can really ever catch him, because he is actually, according to the Most High's utterances, he's to stay in hiding. According to his word, that has to go. And so therefore you will never really catch, because the Most High put his word on it. You will be in hiding, especially to avoid arrest or persecution, or how about avoid a snapshot?
Exactly.
No one can put a finger on it.
And you know what? This elusiveness that this creature has, it is a part of the curse. The Most High put it on him.
Yeah.
Why? Keep reading, prophet. Where you at? You in verse 12?
Okay.
Where you at?
I was on the definition, but yeah. Wait a minute. It says quick to disappear, fleeting. I'm sorry.
Okay. It sounds good. And he's been known to quickly disappear and flee.
Absolutely.
Look at some of the YouTube videos. Bring us some of this stuff. Look at the history on this beast, Bigfoot, Sasquatch, known in all parts of the world. Right? Come on.
Verse 12, when thou tillest the ground, it shall not henceforth yield unto thee her strength. A fugitive and a vagabond shalt thou be in the earth. And Cain said unto the Most High God, our power, my punishment is greater than I can bear.
My punishment is greater than I can bear. Well, you killed your brother Abel.
He don't come back.
You thought you was going to get an easy punishment?
For murder?
Cain got cursed, brothers and sisters, all right? And I'm telling you, it was something that was significant because man can see it on him. Right?
Yeah. Yeah, you're right. Okay, behold, thou, verse 14, behold, thou hast driven me out this day from the face of the earth.
From the face of the earth.
And from thy face shall I be hid. And I shall be a fugitive and a vagabond in the earth, and it shall come to pass that everyone that findeth me shall slay me.
Everyone that findeth me shall slay me. This is his fear. This is what he's saying. When they see me, they go kill me. Right? There are no big reported number of cases of mass Bigfoot killings.
No.
Why?
Verse 15.
Don't we got guns, prophetess?
Absolutely.
Don't we have high technology, prophetess?
Yeah,
why is not a mass grave killing or mass slaughters of Bigfoots? Prophet, read that verse again. Read verse 14 again.
Behold, thou hast driven me out this day from the face of the earth, and from thy face shall I be hid. And I shall be a fugitive and a vagabond in the earth. And it shall come to pass that everyone that findeth me shall slay me. And the Most High God, our power, said unto him, therefore, whosoever slayeth Cain, vengeance shall be taken on him sevenfold.
Sevenfold vengeance shall be taken on him.
So he put a protection over him. And the Most High God, our power, set a mark upon Cain.
Now there's a mark put on Cain.
Lest any finding him should kill him.
So when you see this Cain, when you see him, if you find him, you won't kill him. Right? There's a mark on him.
It's something on him that will cause you not to kill him. See, a lot of times we got to look a whole lot deeper. When we look at the word mark, first of all, we deal with that with the mark of the beast. Because of our vernacular changes, we think it means like a pencil on paper is a mark, or like a mark on skin, like a tattoo. The mark is something significant that when you see it, it will cause you not to even think about killing it. Maybe you would think it's gonna kill you.
Exactly. Well, you know what? In the book of Jasher, probably we're going to get ready to go in there. But in the book of Jasher, we're going to elaborate a little bit more on this, okay? But I wanted to bring that out. The Most High, remember, Cain killed his brother with a rock, right? He killed him with a rock, right?
I don't think you gave that detail on this side. I think maybe is that in Jasher? Where we find it? He didn't say how he was killed. They just said he slayed
with a stone.
With a stone. Okay.
Yeah.
Where?
Read down to Read down to this is where Cain takes a daughter of Adam and married her because there were no Adamites. He married his sister. Okay. Read verse 16, Prophet.
And Cain went out from the presence of the Most High God.
He went out from the presence of the Lord, right?
And dwelt in the land of Nod, on the east of Eden.
Come on.
And Cain knew his wife.
Right?
And she conceived and bare Enoch.
Now, this is not Enoch that walked and talked with the Most High. This is Cain's son, Enoch.
Right.
So what we see here is that Cain is having a family.
Right.
There's a whole family. The mark is already on Cain. He has a family now, right? Come on.
And he built a city and called the name of the city after the name of his son, Enoch. And unto Enoch was born Arad, and Arad begat Mahiel, and Mahiel begat Methuselah, and Methuselah begat Lamech. And Lamech took unto him 2 wives, and the name of one was Adah, and the name of the other was Zillah. And Adah bare Jabal. He was the father of such as dwell in tents, and of such as have cattle. And his brother's name was Jubal. He was the father of all such as handle the harp and organ.
Okay, so there was musical instruments even back then here. Okay.
Well, we made them. Yeah.
So look, this is what I wanted to highlight before we go into the book of Jasher. Adam and Eve, right? Cain and Abel, right? These people live for hundreds of years, right? In that state, they were not looking like people that look like us today. They were much taller, and they was much stronger.
Absolutely, we're at a weakened state.
We're in a weakened state
because we're at the end. So certainly we would be at the weakened.
Right. So from generation to generation to generation, you kind of lose that, right? You might have the core principle of what that thing is or what that person looks like, but it starts to deteriorate.
Yeah, you can see it in scripture. Just like Adam was, and Methuselah lived to be 965 or whatever. Adam was 930. It began to it declines when you look in Genesis. You can see how long they lived, and as it continues to deteriorate, it gets shorter and shorter to where we are now.
Now, the thing that was with our so-called Bigfoots out here today is that what? They're tall. They're ape-like. Right?
Hairy.
They have a strong scent to them. All right.
Which could all be encompassed with a mark. It could be identified as a mark.
A real strong odor.
Yeah.
All right. So let's catch it, brothers. Let's get ready to go into the book of Jasher. All praises due to the Most High. Prophetess Khan, go to Jasher chapter 1.
All right. What verse?
Let's see here. And we're showing you how the book of Jasher lines up with the book of Genesis, right? So I'm going to Jasher, brothers and sisters, chapter 1. Okay, prophets. Let me see where we at. And we're going to start here at
17.
Yeah, start at 17. We're just going back. We're just bringing out highlights here. Start at verse 17.
So I don't know if my book is labeled the same. When I'm on the internet, they're off a little bit. So I'll just start reading at my 17 and just see if that's where you want me to be. And in some time after Cain and Abel.
Perfect. I'm right there.
Okay. And in some time after, Cain and Abel, his brother, went one day into the field to go to do their work. And they were both in the field, Cain tilling and plowing his ground, and Abel feeding his flock. And the flock passed that part which Cain had plowed in the ground, and it sorely grieved Cain on this account.
Nah, he was a nut. Something was going on with Cain. Something was wrong with him. Abel's flock went over the part that Cain had tilled, right? Mm-hmm. Cain tilling the ground, mm-hmm. and the animals walked over it. He got mad.
Yeah.
All right, something is wrong. Come on.
And Cain approached his brother Abel in anger, and he said unto him, what is there between me and thee, that thou comest to dwell and bring thy flock to feed in my land? And Abel answered his brother Cain and said unto him, what is there between me and thee, that thou shalt eat the flesh of my flock and clothe thyself with their wool?
He didn't like Abel. Abel, you younger than me, and you got a smart mouth. You know what? You too smart, Abel. Abel was smart, and he asked him, "What is it with me? You eat up all the food. You eat up the
you eating well.
You eating real good."
And now, therefore, put off the wool of my sheep with which thou hast clothed thyself.
Take off the clothes.
You know, that sounds just like somebody siblings. That sounds like siblings.
Yeah.
Who told you to go in my closet and get my dress?
Right,
you know,
right.
That kind of thing. And now, therefore, put off the wool of my sheep with which thou hast clothed thyself, and recompense me for their fruit and flesh which thou hast eaten. So pay me back for that. And when thou shalt have done this, I will then go from thy land as thou hast said. And, you know, I mean, he was really strong in it. We need to be unified. This is classic, man. This right here is classic sibling rivalry that we should not have. You know, one person wants to recognize when you're using something that they call theirs. Land is not yours. And try to make somebody pay for it, forgetting all along all the times that you've been blessed by them.
You know what? They're both. Now I'm putting it on Abel too. They're both in their ways, but they forgetting that the earth belongs to the Lord and the fullness thereof. Everything is lent to us from the Most High. We're stewards, right? And they should have did the brotherly thing, which is to share. Yeah. All right. But wisdom was not operating here. It was anger and hatred operating. Come on, prophet.
And Cain said to his brother Abel, surely if I slay thee this day, who will require thy blood from me? Who will require thy blood from me?
So he high lifted up, he puffed up. Who gonna require your blood from me if I knock you out?
The fight is getting heated. It's like them guns and the stuff we do right now to this day. It's the same thing.
Ain't nothing gonna happen to me if I take you out. You know what? You think you above the Most High's law. People think they're above the law of the land. You can't get above the law of the land. How you gonna get above the law of the Most High?
Check this out and listen to the words, how he squandered his words. They're everything. Who will require thy blood from me? Who are you?
Well, we're gonna tell you. Come on.
And Abel, verse 22, and Abel answered Cain, saying, surely the Most High God, who has made us in the earth, he got it together. He will avenge my cause, and he will require my blood from thee shouldest thou slay me. For the Most High God, our power, is the judge and arbiter. And it is he who will requite man according to his evil.
According to his what?
According to his evil.
According to his evil.
And the wicked man according to the wickedness that he may do upon the earth.
Now, Abel just prophesies that. That is something that Abel said, and he knew it. According to what you do, you're going to get just for it.
Absolutely. Absolutely. And we need to understand according to what we say, because check this out. Abel prophesied, but both of them prophesied against themselves because Cain said, who will? Now he's going to get an answer to that question.
Come on. You in verse 25.
23, right?
23. Right.
And now, I'm sorry. It numbers differently. Okay. So, and now if thou shouldest slay me here, surely the Most High God knoweth thy secret views.
See there?
So where your heart is, your motive, and will judge thee for the evil which thou didst declare to do unto me this day.
Speaking Abel, he didn't like it because Abel was speaking the truth against him. All
Absolutely.
Right, come on.
And when Cain heard the words which Abel his brother had spoken, behold, the anger of Cain was kindled against his brother Abel for declaring this thing.
Brothers, you see how the book of Jasher is going in detail according to what happened in Genesis?
Absolutely.
That's why it's important that we get our records and we get a full understanding of what happened here. Okay, this is information for us.
That's right.
All right, keep going, prophet.
And Cain hastened and rose up quickly and took the iron part of his plowing instrument, with which he suddenly smote his brother, and he slew him. And Cain split the blood of his brother Abel upon the earth, and the blood of Abel streamed upon the earth before the flock. And after this Cain repented, having slain his brother. having slain his brother.
Now you go repent.
Now you repenting. I mean, it's crazy. And that's, you know what, this is